all of our level 4 missions have now been cleared. And now, we can move on to the squad series, even though I've already done this. But, I have decided, because my headset was not plugged into the headset mode once I plugged it in, I've just decided I'm going to try recording these videos again. So, going through the level 4 squad series again, and I've already decided on which character I'm using. I am going to use Rahul Sarul. Because he's one character I've been holding off for too long, and, well, don't need to meet any goals here. I just need to try and see if I am able to complete a lap.
Defense shield activating. To survive a Professor Z attack, do not let your shield run out of power. Shield energy gained.
Okay. Had to mute myself for a bit of dialogue there, but fortunately I did not have to keep myself on mute for too long. Although the only goal I really have up to this point is trying to see if I can set at least one lap whilst I'm here, because what I figured is, because I've already done this, and after looking through my video file to see that my original video file was mediocre when I recorded it, I've just decided I'm going to retry recording all of this. Which means there is going to be some trial and error involved, inevitably. But I know what it is I need to do, and I should have used the turbo boost, but unfortunately I did not. And now I wonder if I am going to get a lap done here. Although the point is, I've already done the squad series, so that's not a problem by me. It's just a matter of me trying to see if I can achieve perseverance. At least I hope it will be perseverance, which I stand alone to achieve. And already my first lap is in, and I think once I'm done with this game I might have to consider switching down to 720, because I've noticed my laptop seems to be freezing in certain areas. Although, for me at least, I can say I am confident enough to complete 2 laps whilst I'm here, if only I can hit the lemons. Which seems to be the main problem I have, because that is one thing I'm failing quite badly at. I'm aiming for them, but I do not seem to be hitting them. Which seems to be the overall which seems to be the overall sentiment that I'm not able to ascertain whilst I'm here. Why did I slam on the brakes? Well, I don't have any targets to meet, so I guess all I can really say is whatever I get, I get. There's not really anything else I can say. And I am trying to see if I can manage to get some consistency going. Which seems to be the one thing I am currently not ingratiating. But at least I can say I'm still trying. Oh, thank you, Professor. You just hit one of your own lemons. And yes, to anyone asking, this is a re-recorded attempt because apparently there might be... I forgot to put my audio settings into headset mode, and well, I simply decided, as a result of that, I was going to try and re-record this. Even though I am trying to see if I can... Even though I am thinking about getting myself a microphone in the near future, just trying to see if I can manage to ascertain some glory. And doesn't look as though my shield is going to hold out much longer, but again, I don't have to go for gold, but I'm still going to try and go for gold anyway because, well, I want to, but dependent on knowing if I'll be successful or not remains to be seen. But I do know what it is I need to do. It's just a matter of me trying to see if I can do it. And I have done it. Fuck yeah. Gold on my first attempt. Completed all 3 laps with almost no trouble at all. Because, well, I braked. Anyways. Moving on to mission 2 of level 4. And is there going to be a cutscene here? If there is, I will mute myself. But I don't think there is. We will wait and see. Whilst I am waiting for this game to load. Okay, no cutscene. So let's just get on with the race. And see how we do. And we've got the Radiator Springs crew in this race. And still not able to nail the start as much as I want to. Of course, if I was using Axe, I might have a stronger shot of doing it, but sadly I don't. But we shall wait and see. Okay. And I've now fallen back to 5th position. Brilliant. That is just fucking brilliant. And oh yeah, I already collected the spy points. Yeah, by the way, I should also mention, if we can get the locations of all the spy points, we do technically unlock Midnight Francesco, which is basically Francesco Bernoulli, except for saying it's him in his nighttime form. Oh, and I just went straight into the gas canisters. And I could not activate the super boost. Okay, I'm moving up in the world once again, momentarily. And now I'm not moving up in the world. I am moving down in the world, in fact. But it would be nice if I could manage to get myself back in position. I have no idea who laid that oil, but whoever it is, I will find you and I will kill you. If you are the one responsible for making me spin out, I will kill you. And at the moment, things do not seem to be going very well, but I am at least trying to see if I can manage to get inside the top 3. I don't think I'm going to win this because I probably made too many mistakes, but I'm still trying at least, and not going to bother turning. I'm just going to fall into the River Thames because I honestly don't care. Oh, she brake-checked me. I'm pretty sure she fucking brake-checked me there for a moment. That was definitely a brake check. The way I see it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this race. You know, I think I'll be surprised if I even manage to finish 3rd in this race. Although I still need to catch up to Holly in order to do that. But I'm pretty sure winning this race is out of the question now. Because that probably dropped out of the equation a long time ago. I think that dropped out of the equation a long time ago. Well, I'm gonna try and see if I can get 2nd. And nope, not on this day. Can I at least get 3rd though? Okay, I'll settle for 3rd. I mean, nothing really changes. And Meta just went out and dominated that race. He was way the fuck ahead of everyone else. And Fillmore just beat me to 2nd, and he had to use machine guns to do it. Meaning, of course, I could not get a run on him. But still, 3rd position considering everything I went through. That's actually not too bad. In spite of all the choke moments I had. Although I still want to beat Francesco in this next one. I'm also pretty sure there's a cutscene, so I'll have to mute myself for this. Over to you, cutscene.
How thoughtful for you to race Francesco in Francesco's hometown. Now everyone I know can witness your total disgrace. That is, unless you think you can beat me. Oh, that is funny. Francesco, you are hilarious. Of course, they would not think something so ridiculous.
Okay, let's try and beat Mr. Cocky. And then if I don't, it will at least mean I'm giving him munificence. Or at least about as close to munificence as I can give him. because I will not let this bastard win. He ain't gonna win this shit. There is also another Rahul Sarul in this race. And just throw in the block, or at least trying to. And I've now dropped down to 5th. But I shall try and boost my way back up through the field as I overtake Nigel Gearsley for the lead. Looks as though Nigel Gearsley might be my main opponent in this race, considering he seems to be the fastest. Francesco also seems to be part of this event. And taking the shortcut, really don't want to miss the shortcut, and someone made me miss the shortcut. Oh, fuck off. You can fuck off. I am the superior Rahul. And if you cannot agree to that, fuck you. And Nigel just hit one of the gas canisters. Motherfucker just spun me out. Yeah, that was clearly a duplicate. Rahul is who that was. And trying to see if I can get back up into the top 3. And yes, I am aiming, of course, to beat Francesco. These conniving motherfuckers. And yes, they are conniving. Although conniving is nothing compared to the power of the... Ha! Get fucked, Francesco. Get fucked. Carlo Veloso is now the leader of this race, as I have just overtaken the other Rahul for 2nd position. I'm now really trying my hardest to make it so I can get her. Oh, she's made a mistake. This could be my shot of winning this thing. I'm also going to need some extra boost to do it, but I might have a shot. Okay. Just boosting my way across the line. Pretty much a last minute pass, but still managing to pull it off at the end of the day. And this is the final running order. So, I beat Carlo Veloso at the line by under 0.4 of a second. Francesco wound up finishing 3rd, and the other Rahul Sarul finishes 4th, ahead of Nigel Gearsley. Miguel Camino 6th. Lightning McQueen does not finish last in this race, as of which last position in this race goes to Jeff Gorvat, even though originally Lightning did finish in last. But whatever. This is a re-recording, and of course, I know very well that the one thing this game does not have is Lewis Hamilton, considering I did mention before he is one of the characters in the movie itself.
Defense shield activating. To survive a Professor Z attack, do not let your shield run out of power. Shield energy gained. Shields at maximum strength. Satellite laser acquired.
Why must you be so annoying?
Shield energy gained.
because I want to be Mr. Perfectionist, Professor. And now I must try and make sure
Shield energy gained.
I collect as many batteries as I can without you zapping me. I already do because you keep missing me.
Satellite laser acquired.
And trying to see if I can get some consistency going. That's a good start, but still don't think it's going to be enough.
Shield energy gained.
I'm also going to blow this one up. So, up into... No wait, hold on. I'm not racing, I'm surviving.
Don't you just love my little toy?
For some reason, I thought for sure this was a race event, but apparently it isn't. But apparently this isn't a race event, so... Anyways. Still trying to see if I can avoid the insidious Professor Z.
That is cheating. How dare you?
Satellite laser acquired.
Although... I don't think insidious is necessarily the right term to use.
Warning. Shield energy at critical stage.
And doesn't look as though my shield is going to survive much longer, but again, it's fine because I've already completed one lap. That's all I really needed
Shield energy
to
at critical stage.
say I'm able to pass this mission.
So arrogant with your perfect driving
And
skills. Why must you be so annoying?
trying to see if I can get the consistency string afloat.
This is a little gift. I hope
And
you like it.
proportionately at the moment, things appear to be going pretty well, the way I see it. And not really collecting a lot of batteries, but again, still enough to complete 3 laps regardless.
Shield energy at
And
critical stage.
I am now onto the final lap of my survival mission. Somehow I achieve perfection,
How are you doing this?
and
Shield energy at critical stage.
doesn't look as though my shield is going to last much longer unless I can get some consistency going. Oh, spy points. Thank you very much.
Shield energy gained.
I may have to find out where those other ones are located. And if someone has uploaded a video of it, oh, never mind. Well, doesn't matter. I mean, I've already achieved a gold on this once before, and oh, I was well off achieving the gold. Well, doesn't matter. The point is, I've done the mission, so I'm just going to move on and do whatever it takes to make sure I am done with the mission. Onwards to rush delivery. And not going to mute myself for this because, well, it's just Professor Z doing his
Defense shield.
usual laugh.
To survive a Professor
His
Z attack,
very,
do not let your shield run out of power.
his very
Arrogant with your
symbolic
perfect driving skills.
laugh. Or laugh,
Why must you be so annoying?
if you are one of the posh Brits who might be watching this,
Shield energy gained.
doing his evil laugh.
What? That is cheating. How dare you?
Shield energy gained.
I think that's what the accent is in Norfolk County. Well, I don't know what places I'm referencing, but you know. This is basically a country where accents basically change every 25 miles. And well, I'm basically a northerner.
Shield energy gained.
So, technically what that means is... I'm on the borderline of the northeast and the northwest of England. Because in case you can tell, this is English accent. And doesn't look as though my shield is going to last much longer, but as long as I can get a string of consistency moving, then maybe I will be able to achieve some sort of perseverance, because I'm probably more likely to achieve 2 laps than I am 3. Of course, I am quite sure this will not wind up being worthy of a gold the way I see it. Okay, it's definitely not worthy of a gold now. Achieving gold in this is unlikely. Because I wrecked. And doesn't look as though I am going to get the gold in this because, well, I'm too inconsistent. And also I keep missing the critical power, which is the other reason for me not going the full distance. I'm also quite sure this is not going to go the way I want it to. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Well, almost made it, but at least I can say I came close. Fortunately, I don't have to achieve this again, so I know spy points don't matter anymore because I've already made it to level 6, but I'm just re-recording this because my original attempt at recording this was, well, shit. Anyways, I will mute myself for the next cutscene.
I assume you're here in search of the weapons I've obtained. Not to worry. You won't be around long enough to overstay your welcome.
Welcome to the Hunter Challenge. Eliminate enemies as quickly as you can.
Okay, let's do it. Let's now try and see if we can kick some ass. Yeah, first lemon. Alright. Now let's try and see if I can do anything with these lemons whilst I am here. Oh, I missed him. Well, got 2 lemons so far. And even though the run is not going very well, I'm still prepared to say I can at least try and kick some ass.
10 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3,
And
2,
3 lemons down,
time is up.
and probably still many more to go.
There's no end to my supply.
And I really need to get an item somewhere.
Incoming enemies.
I wonder where my enemies are, though. That's the real question. Oh, here they are. You know, That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I missed him. Oh, okay. I get a 4 times combo. Or quadruple combo is the actual term. Which I have managed to acquire. But, anyways.
Ten seconds remaining.
Well, I'm about a quarter of the way. Well,
4,
not too far from the
1.
halfway point of what my top score is. I'm also only 100 points behind, so by my standards at least, so far, it's a pretty good run. Not one of the best runs, but I would say it's a good run. At least that's what it is in comparison to the other runs I've had by the time I've reached Heat 3 with these goons. And... oh, shit. I hit the wall. That's never a pretty sight. Anyways. Yeah, let's keep the combo going, please. I cannot keep the combo going.
10 seconds.
Such a shame. And...
5,
oh, I missed him.
3,
Okay, never mind.
1. Time is up.
Oh, son of a bitch. I could have got someone else, but I just missed him.
We'll end this right now.
Anyways.
Incoming enemies.
Well,
Hostile target.
I still haven't achieved a silver, so maybe it is starting to come back down to earth. The way I see it. Let's see. Where is my nearest one? Well, at least I can just punt him out of the way. Well, at least I can say it's possible for me to just punt him out of the way. And just do it like nothing's happened. I can say that's the case. Okay. So, where are my other enemies?
10 seconds remaining.
Doesn't look as though this is going to go down very well.
5, 4, 3,
Anyways.
2,
Oh,
1.
god damn
Time
it.
is up.
So, I need to score 200 points in this final run.
Yes, yes. This is about to get very
Fortunately, we get more time. So that means... it's a like... so that means I'm more likely to achieve the gold. Although, dependent on knowing if I can achieve the gold or not remains to be seen. But, let's give it a go. And we will try and see if we are successful. Oh yeah, I should also mention we do get... I should also mention our enemies will be aiming for us as well. That's something else I should mention. But it doesn't matter because once again I've achieved the gold. And I just fell into the river. Anyways. Yep. It's alright, it's fine. I just hit 700. And I think I'll hit at least 800 before this run is all said and done. Oh, never mind.
No, this cannot be. How are you doing then?
Oh, fuck you. Although it doesn't matter because
Very badly.
he hit the same target I did. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Only thing that does matter is me trying to hit the target in front of me.
Damage critical. Damage
Go fuck yourself. Whoever that was with the missile. And... I'll be surprised if I hit 750 before this is all over. But it doesn't matter what score I get. I mean, I've already achieved the gold, so... doesn't matter too much. Just depends on knowing if I get the score in. Okay, I have hit 750. Still good enough for a gold, and that's all I care about. And to get the usual 500 spy point bonus for beating the squad series, so that obviously hasn't changed. But there we go. The level 4 squad series is now complete. And next time we will be moving on to level 5. Stay tuned for more of Cars 2.